Hey guys, welcome back to Bits of an Artist's Life. Guys, I can't tell you how much I look forward to bringing you into the studio with me each week. I'm so glad that you guys have been enjoying the videos. Today's painting is going to take quite the transformation. I mean, maybe the biggest transformation of all the ones that I've shown you so far, and I'm excited for you guys to follow along. I wanted to share a concept with you that I've been thinking about as I've been making these paintings, especially this series that I've decided to name Under the Table. I mean, that may be kind of obvious why I named that, but in all paintings there is something under the table, usually a cat. But one of them, you know, we have a crocodile under the table who showed up. And I think one of the paintings, there's actually not anything. In the final painting, there's not anything under the table, but at some point in the transition of that painting, there was something under the table. So I'm just gonna stick with that title of Under the Table. All these paintings are also gonna be up on my website soon. I am doing a massive overhaul right now on my website that I'm working on that I cannot wait to bring to you guys. I'll be announcing it over on Instagram, so make sure if you are not subscribed over in my, or what is it called? No, a follower over on Instagram, make sure to go check that out. It's Sandy Grady 1. When I launch my new website, I'll have this whole series up on that platform. So what I wanted to talk to you about was something that has been feeding my, what would I call it? Basically kind of guiding my approach, the way that I'm painting in this new way, in this new series. I heard another artist talk about it a while back, and I don't know that I'm saying it exactly like she did. I may have reworded it like I usually do with things, kind of change the wording, but the concept is still there. The concept is this: to reward looking. When I heard that, or whatever it was that was similar to that, it just fired me up. And she talked about some artists that did it and showed some examples, and I cannot remember who those are at this point, but it doesn't really matter. It made me think of other artists that I know that do that the more you look, if you will take the time to just actually like really look and move around that painting, you will see things you did not see before. You'll keep seeing new things. I thought, I love that. I'm not at that place with my paintings, but I am working towards that. The way I feel like I'm expressing it is in kind of the kooky, fun, whimsical way where I am yes doing still lifes, but I'm having fun inserting not only marks, fun marks and colors, some just unexpected things. And that's really been fun for me to think about that. Like, oh yes, I'm doing a still life, but I could stick a really weird, fun face in that painting. Yeah, I don't know, just playing with that. So for the viewers then that take time to look and not just do a quick glance over, they're gonna find some little chuckle. They're going to find some comedy and some whimsicalness and just some fun in that painting. So I've been having fun with that, just thinking about that and saying to myself, is there anything in here that feels kind of hidden and like a little reward for those that stay and look? So those are things that aren't like the obvious, you know, the big impacting pow kind of things. There's little subtle things. Okay, here we are. I literally have no idea where to start. I don't really like anything that's going on. I do like the bananas, but I think everything else that I've placed on top of that first layer is gonna have to go. I mean, and I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to start messing things up. Doesn't matter what I do because I can't mess it up any more than this. I'm trying this thing you probably can't see. Got the table marked out. It's going to be probably a white table. That's what I usually do for some reason, or a white. And then I'm trying this thing with the window behind. I want a cat. Yeah. Hot Mess City. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. The end. So easy. Now I did only have one brush. Takes a little longer to clean up when I have more than one brush, but that's it. on to the next thing. Okay guys, here is where I am at the moment. I decided to take out most everything, as you can see, and then I made it into 3 windows instead of 1. I think I kind of like that composition a little better. Put a chair in. I mean, we all know that something has to be done with that cat. I'm sure we all know that, don't we? And I don't know if you noticed this, but I feel like I need like a pointer, because I've got you guys set up on the tripod so you don't move while I'm talking, because I talk with my hands. I'm going to use this as my pointer. This tree was outside, and then but it didn't look good. It kind of had a tangent, like it was sitting on that, so then I brought it in and made it a Christmas tree. Now, the likelihood of that staying is slim to none, but for now, it's there. I really keep trying to save these cats. I don't know why. They're not even that good. And what happens with sometimes is if you keep trying to save something, like sometimes you just have to get rid of what you love. And I'm not even that in love with that, but I am working around that. But that did help me decide to do this, so we'll see. Oh, and I added some toast. I've got to do more layers of that, but the toast is really cute. He's cracking me up. And I left little parts of the floor, you know, the rug, there and there. I had more, but oh, and this. I probably shouldn't have got rid of so much, but did I mention that I'm tired? I'm so tired today. It must be allergies, because I'm just like, it has been a busy week, really busy, and maybe that's why I'm tired, but when I'm tired, I have a hard time painting. So I think I'm gonna clean up. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I think I'm gonna clean up. I need to go drink some more coffee. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Clean up, do my sketch, whatever I said next. I hope I'm not like overwhelmed by this painting tomorrow when I come in here. But that toast is speaking to me. I've never put toast in my paintings before. I mean, one of the things that I'm loving kind of putting in there that, I mean, I don't know that this is like a reward for people looking, but you know, the little plugs that I'm putting in there. And this painting, you're gonna see what I do with these cats that ended up first being like in a landscape background, but then I bring it to the foreground and I tuck them away in just a fun little progression. Not progression, what am I trying to say? In a fun little way. Good morning, guys. It is first thing Monday morning. So I've got this painting out that I've been showing you. I feel like I haven't picked up the camera as much as probably what I should be doing for you guys. But I came in this morning, it's feeling very daunting. Like, what is next? I'm definitely not in any area of it in a good spot. So I can kind of feel, right? But what I've got to like get over, because if I stay like that, I will not work on it. What I need to press into is, okay, nothing is like precious, so I can just play. So that's what I'm trying to work up this morning. I put a new layer, here, I'll just show you. I came in and realized the white table had gotten real like murky white, so I thought, let me just put down a really bright color. I made the table a little bigger. I really liked the rug and the composition of that, so I was trying to save it. At this point in a painting, I cannot be trying to save stuff. I mean, I just can't. No. Cannot be precious about anything. So I just put a really bright background that will help when I'm laying whites on top that will see through, and I needed a clean slate. Sometimes I feel like I have to be like really worked up to, can I grab my tea while we're chatting? Hold on. That's better. Drooling. What was I saying? Oh yeah, sometimes I feel like I have to be like worked up to get into a painting like that. I don't know why that is. Sometimes I just stay in the rhythm and the flow, and then other times it feels big. Like I have to really be inspired. But a lot of times you just have to get to it and start painting. Okay, I just went on a rabbit trail and now I can't remember what I was going to say. Sorry about that, guys. I just think, you know, things like you see a plug, which is just a normal object of a house, but they're really, for me, fun to paint, and it kind of makes you go, that may be the cutest little plug I've ever seen. I don't know. Those, actually, now that I think about it, nobody else is probably gonna be very excited or feel like that's a treasure for looking. the plugs, but it is for me. When I see them, they make me smile. But in this painting, I definitely know the things that are the reward for looking. The little weird head that's looking over the table. And there's a painting I'm working on right now where there's a funny little lady and a very, very small background painting. There's one where I've hidden the snowman in the painting, and it went from being on a coffee cup to, I can't even remember where he ended up in the final. I think maybe in a painting on the wall. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that concept with you guys. I want you to know that that's something I'm thinking about, to also know that other painters in the past have thought about that and worked towards that. And so sometimes you just need to linger a little longer. I think Instagram and some of our other things have made us just such a quick kind of culture where we don't have time to really take time to look. I mean, that's one of the things I love about going on walks and just the act of observation. We just don't do that much in this culture. And there's something very rewarding, whether it's in nature or in just normal day objects, that when we actually take time to let our eyes adjust and really take in the subject that we're looking at, whether it's a painting or nature, that there's reward in that. And I just love that. I love it. I love it in nature. I love it in ordinary objects and the way the light may be hitting them. And I am loving doing that, or trying to do that in my own paintings. Was that like a really long discourse on something that should have been really short? I don't know, but there it is. And I hope you guys have fun. Yeah, I hope it will inform your day, you know, to really take time to look and to enjoy the process of looking and observing and enjoying the little treasures that you find along the way when taking time to do that. Hey guys, I have you sitting on top of the painting that I'm about to obliterate. No, I've not been drinking. I just can't say that word very well. Obliterate. Yeah, it's gotta go. I'm going to lose all of it. I think what I'm gonna do, I've learned that I don't like if I just cover almost everything with like a solid color. So I think what I'm gonna do is use composition of another painting that's worked well. I think I'm gonna just do some drawing on top, and if I cannot feel so overwhelmed by all the stuff going on, then I'll just start like carving away and painting. I think there's a lot going on. I think the things that I'm gonna maybe try to save, which probably in the end will totally go. There's something about this stuff right here I like. I really like this plate and the toast. I've never painted toast before. The book's not bad. This isn't bad. Even that cup is fine. Pretty much I'm probably still gonna do a still life, and so it's gonna be like a table. I even like the Christmas tree. And the plug. I'm always liking, I don't know what is, I feel like I've lost my mind with like these plugs, but anyways. And I still really like this area. This is probably gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna lose this. I'm glad I'm documenting it, because then I'm kind of saving it, but yeah, maybe I should take a picture of this so I can kind of be inspired later. But I'm just finding myself not working on it because I'm so uninspired by it. Yeah. You know, sometimes you just keep chunking away at it, and other times it's like, okay, this has got to go. I really don't like this phase. Have you noticed? There's a theme with these kind of paintings. I get in this murky land mode where it's like I can't resolve it, and I have always just kept pressing through it, and I've been pretty much happy. Maybe I need to keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing it. I just got an idea. I think I may have just got an idea. Okay, I'm gonna go play. I'll set the camera up. Okay, I think I'm gonna use some of my Neocolor wax pastels, or maybe these are oil pastels, I can't remember. They're water soluble, whatever they are. Yeah, wax pastels. To just do some drawing on here and get some, kind of just think through things. And I do like that because then those marks are left. I'm just randomly like picking a color, something that feels like it's speaking to me. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I started to pick up the camera at the end of the day yesterday, but I was getting squeezed on time and it was like really dark in here. It's dark in here, even darker now because it's like raining outside, but I needed to pick up the camera this morning to tell you, I am thrilled that I like braved it and took on the painting in its stage of like, what do I do? Because, okay, it's back there. I'm gonna show it to you. Now, listen, I totally get that it's still in hot mess mode, but it's in exciting hot mess mode. That's a whole different mode. Like I've moved past, it was like, okay, I broke things up, you know, it's like, I just did what I felt like I needed to do and I'm really happy. I'm like happier. Like there's some more happiness coming. There's some more like, I think I can navigate the waters. And I'm thankful that I just remembered that like I've dealt with this every single time with these paintings. I've gotten in this place of like, oh, I just need to abandon ship. And it's like, no, let's stay on the ship. Is that a saying? Anyways. Okay, I'm also sitting here looking at this. Can I just tell you? I don't know why I started this. There's probably mold in here. Like I'll bring my tea in here. In the winters, I usually drink tea a lot during the day. Okay, I don't know why it smelled that. That was weird. It's my tea bags and they're just collecting in here. I think I'm gonna take these to the kitchen now and then I'm gonna tackle this painting. I have some editing to do today for the video that's coming out tomorrow, which will be Friday, and working on my thumbnail and all that. So it just feels like an exciting day. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. So I just wanna jump on here, say I'm really happy with things. Let me show you what things are looking like at this point. I think it's gonna be funny that if y'all look at this and you're like, oh, you're feeling better about that? I am. You probably cannot necessarily tell this, but I extended the table up maybe a little further than what I want in the end. Yeah, because it's kind of, yeah, I just made that mark, you know, to kind of tell myself, hey, we could go up this high. And then I think I'm gonna save this, or I'm gonna try to. Either, I made a circle around it for like a design on a platter, but now I'm thinking I'm gonna make it into like a book cover and write something on there like The Cat's Adventure or something like that. I started to leave the kitty's head on here and put it like on a mug because it was kind of neat. I just decided to squish that out, but I love how now it looks like the cat's, you know, going under the table to visit this guy. This guy is still in the works, but I am really liking his face. I think his face has turned out pretty cute. Very workable. I'm pretty happy about that. And then do you notice that I saved this, which was on the table, but now it kind of looks like it's on the floor. It's feeling doable. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm listening to Authentic Obsessions podcast. When I was looking at this background, it felt like I saw a face in it. And so I thought I'd make it a cat, but then that looked a little weird. So not that this does not look weird, but I just, you know, I wanted to take advantage of that. Something that was speaking to me. And I do want some wonkiness and some weirdness and continuing on that theme of rewarding looking. I do want that to happen in these paintings. So I didn't have the camera, I thought I had the camera on, but I didn't. But I was talking about I was trying to tell you guys, when I was standing across the room, I felt like I saw like little arms, like kitty arms coming down. And then it also kind of looked like hair. So I thought, well, I'm gonna accentuate that and see if I can create like a fun little critter that's like kind of behind, but kind of in front. So we'll see. It will probably all get gone, but we'll play around with it. Here's my mess. My water is looking quite pretty. It's very purpley. I never use purple, but I've been using purple, but I don't know if I like it. It'll probably end up going, but right now I am enjoying the water. Okay guys, I thought I'd give you a different camera angle since I'm usually just like holding it and showing you guys. It's almost 3 o'clock. I'm gonna call it for the day for a couple reasons. I think I just need to call it. My body is feeling it from the week of doing a lot of painting, and the sun is coming out. It was raining this morning, so I think I'm going to clean up the mess and see if Grady wants to go take a walk with me and get Cooper. We're doing some training with Cooper, so I think we're gonna do that. But I am super, super, super happy with how the painting's coming about. Just fun little quirky things. I don't know, I'm at that place where it feels really fun, and I've done this enough now to know that tomorrow when I come in, I'm not gonna feel it's precious because I've gotten in the groove of losing things and bringing things back in. So there's definitely things that I'm not loving at the moment, but I'll resolve them. I've done it before, I can do it again. Like, I really wanted this to be a book, but I just don't think it's happening. I don't think my little cats are gonna be saved. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm gonna clean up and go outside. But I wanted to give you an update and let you see it before I cleaned up. See you tomorrow. Well guys, I forgot to pick up the camera while I was finishing things. Here is the finished piece. I am so happy with it. And I feel like it's quite a bit different than other paintings, so I'm happy with that. All right, let me show you around. So we got 2 cats in there. I love this guy. I think he's so cute. I saved the Christmas tree. Hello. How fun was that to paint? And my plug, little star. Even little things like this, like I had tape on the side. This was a pink ground that I had painted with my gesso. When I took the tape off, that was there, and I'm like, yes, that adds a little interest, so I just saved it. This is basically our house back here and the pond. Okay, there's that cute little guy. I think he turned out cute. I even put like little nails on him. And then I saved the cats, and it says cats cereal. Oh, I love it. And then Johnny saying yum. I should have made Finn say yum because he's the bigger eater. This was better composition. Yeah, I just was really, I'm happy with it. And this was the first one that I did a really bright table. The others have been white, and I think that I like it. I really like this plate. I like these things here. I love these bananas. The salt and pepper shakers. Those also are in a lot of these paintings. I thought these turned out really good. The hedge, or like little flower clipper things. Do you see a little bit of the, let's see, what was this originally? Was it a book? I can't remember what that green thing was originally, but I saved a little peep of it. Okay, the toast stayed. Yay for the toast. I love these apples. This cup I really loved. I was going to work on this more, but I liked its transparency. This little jar of cherries I love. And then I made some of them kind of spill out. And do you see how parts of the original table that came all the way down, I saved within the leg of the table? And then let's take a close-up of this guy. He turned out cute. I love painting their nails. I mean, it's just so stinking fun. Okay, even this guy, he's got little kitty nails. So cute, so cute. So there it is, guys. I'm super happy. Let me know what you think. If you're as happy about it as I am. I would love to hear what things you do love about this painting. I hope you enjoyed another little bit of an artist's life. I hope you'll come back next week. I post new videos each Friday. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this week. Bye, guys. I'll see you back here next week.